live. Welcome everybody to race 9 of the Creed Cup season here at Kansas Speedway. This is the RacingFan 248, 42, 200. Try saying that 5 times fast. And I am here as usual with my broadcasting partner, Brennanator. Brennanator, what do you think of this race heading into tonight?
Well, Kansas, as we all know, it's high side dominant. Going to be seeing some slide jobs. I'm expecting a little bit of everything tonight. Green flag pit stops will come into play. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure I already said it, but slide jobs. Should be a fun one.
And Penske just said in the chat that he will be racing. So that makes 12 drivers that will potentially race tonight, which, if that's the case, it will be our second biggest field since Daytona. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and not waste any time. Let's get some drivers in here. We have, I believe, 2 drivers making their debuts in the league tonight. We have Jocko. He will be driving the number 45. He just recently joined the league. As well as... Actually, he might be the only one. Oh, no, actually, Brett Not a Tree is making his first start as well. Yeah. Brett will be making his first start as well, driving the number 13. So let's interview some of these guys. Alright, let's see. Let's interview RacingFan and Trainboy. Trainboy is filling in for Ethan, driving the number 75. And let's also invite Justin, why not? We'll wait on these guys to get in here. Alright, Justin's in. We'll wait on the other drivers. Give me just 1 second. Yes. Alright, just 1 second here. Alright. Alright, let's get to some interviews here. First off, let's get to it. Alrighty, I am here with the driver of the number 99 Carolina Nut Ford F-150 RacingFan 248-42. RacingFan, you got me?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're currently second in points, 6 points behind Hobos. You're gonna need to make up some good ground over the course of the next couple races. Do you think you can get it done tonight?
Definitely tonight. I mean, I sponsored this race for a reason. I believe I can have a good shot at, not trying to jinx myself, but I think I have a good shot at winning today. I did really well at the Kansas race and the LF Truck Series, season finale. I finished second. The only person that beat me was Pam, so I believe I can do really well this race, and just hoping I can get a good finishing position and catch up to Hobos in the point standings a little.
RF, what do you think it's going to take to get up to Hobos? Do you think a win is necessary at this point?
I mean, yeah, a win could be nice, and also depending on where Hobos finishes. I mean, if I get the win and Hobos finishes right behind me, I don't think that's gonna really help me much. But if he finishes like, say, 4th or back, I say that'd help me a lot in points.
All right, thanks for taking the time to. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say something, but oh well. Continue.
Alright, well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man, and good luck in the race tonight.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Now let's get to this boyo. Alright, now I'm down here with the driver of the number 51 Sirius XM Toyota Tundra. Winner of Chicagoland. Still one win this season, but running part-time. Justin Oros. Justin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Hayes. I got you.
Alright, so this track is pretty similar to Chicago. So do you think you can repeat here and get your second win of the season?
I think we do. I mean, our Sirius XM Toyota Tundra was pretty fast on the mile and a half, but Chicago was like a lot more narrow and a lot more faster. But compared to Kansas, you have to like run the high side and all that. But I think I think our 51's a very good truck to beat tonight. So, I mean, even though with like Hobos being like a dominator and everything, but I'm not saying like he is, but um, I mean, compared to like Kansas is a lot more wider than Chicago, so honestly, we might see like a little bit more swag jobs, but and all that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully get win number two tonight, and hopefully we can go get ourselves another win.
What do you think is gonna uh, take it to win tonight? Just kind of staying consistent toward the end, or make the least mistakes you can, or just being fast in general?
Honestly, I mean, you have to be fast in general, to be honest. But I mean, Kansas is like mainly the Larson line every time, like whenever you go like around the track and all that. I mean, for Cup, I mean, for sure. But for trucks, I mean, I didn't get myself a good finish for in the LF Truck Series finale in Kansas. Like, I finished like 13th out of like 19 or something. But yeah, I'm looking for myself to get a good finisher tonight. But hopefully, we can at least do some more swag jobs later tonight, and hopefully beat that 54, and hopefully get ourselves win number two. Hopefully.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck tonight. Alright. Alright, let's see here. See if we can find a couple other guys to interview. Let's interview Hobos. And is Rowdy online? No, not yet. Let's see who else. Invite Trainboy. And we'll invite them for now. Alright, we'll wait on them to join and then we'll continue these interviews. There's Trainboy. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this one going. And now I'm here with the driver of the number 75 Food Country USA Chevy Silverado Lambo Cup Series, aka Trainboy. Trainboy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so tonight for I believe the second time you're filling in for Ethan. Looking to get him some points in that truck. So do you think you can get a good run tonight here at Kansas?
Well, compared to the last time we started, hopefully we do a lot better. I mean, Gateway wasn't one of my best tracks, but I'm pretty decent at the cookie cutters, so hopefully we could get a top 5 tonight. In our 75 Chevy Silverado, still working on the sponsor, so can't really do the interview that good, but we're working on it, so I think it's like
Um,
Food Country or something.
what do you think is gonna take to win here tonight?
It's gonna take fuel, tires, and a really fast race car. Hopefully I could get all 3 of them tonight. Maybe a little bit of luck too. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully we do really good. Like I said, Kansas is one of my better tracks compared to when we previously started in the 75 filling in for Ag at Gateway. But yeah, just fuel, tires, a little bit of luck, and a fast race car. That's all we need.
Alrighty, thanks for talking to us, man, and good luck in that car tonight.
Thank you. Nice work.
Shut up. Alright, still waiting on Hobos to join. Let's invite Jake M, last week's winner. He is 4th in points. Technically, yes, he's only 15 points back, so technically, yeah. Alright, trying to find Jake M here. Oh, I don't have him on my friends list. That is a big problem. There we go. Okay. Hello, 3 wide time. There he is. Alright. Now we are here with last week's winner.
I win.
Yes. We are here with last week's winner. Driver the number 88 Menards Ford F-150. Jake M706. Jake M, you got a copy.
Yeah.
Alright, so after a wild finish last week, you were able to pick up the win, and you are now 4th in points, 15 points back of Hobos. Do you think you can get another good run tonight and possibly close in points?
Every single time. This league is completely different from the one I'm going to compare it to. But in the Elf Truck Series at Kansas, I was up front most of the race. Then I just got screwed because a driver poked it in and hit the apron. He couldn't control it, and he put me in the wall. And I basically finished like outside, like I think inside the top 10. And it's gonna be interesting seeing if I can hopefully I don't know what to say, but all I'm gonna hopefully I can have a fast truck along with my teammates. Hopefully we can get a top 5, maybe even the win, or at least just get some points in. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
JCam, what do you think is going to be the key to winning here tonight?
Just having a fast enough truck and not putting it in the wall every single 2 seconds. Because I like to do that all the time.
Alrighty. Thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck to that in the race tonight.
Alright.
Started a little bit there. Okay, so Hobos apparently broke his mic. Or actually, no, he didn't. We're actually getting some news here that that Bean sat on Hobos' mic. So,
Dang, Bean.
Yeah.
Come on.
So yeah, now it is broken. So, yeah, that is very unfortunate. So if Hobos wins, we will sadly not be able to interview him. But anyway, let's get on to another one. We'll probably have time for maybe 2 or 3 more interviews. So let's interview Jake24 and if Rowdy ever gets online. We'll interview Jake24, KY, and Penske. Hi, Penske's here. He's in the dial truck. And we'll wait on, yes, LCS Rail Fanning. Great cop! Alright, let's go ahead and interview Penske here. Now we are here with the driver of the number 3 Chevy Silverado, Penske Racing 12. Penske, you got a copy?
Yes.
Alright, so you are, I can't remember where you are in points. I'd have to go back and look, but so far this season you have no wins. You were able to win the Clash, but you have not able to perform well enough to get up more in points. But do you think you can turn that around tonight and get a good finish?
I like Kansas. I'm pretty decent at it. I ran a few events here, but they were all in cups, so I haven't run many laps in trucks here, so I'm not sure how that'll go. But I'm looking forward to tonight, because Kansas is epic.
Penske, what do you think is going to be the key to winning here tonight, and who do you think is going to be the top dog to beat?
I'm not sure. Well, it depends on who's racing, because Hobos is usually the one that wins a lot of the races, so I would definitely go for him.
Alrighty, thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck tonight.
Bye.
Yes. Alright, now we are here with the driver of the number 15 SimSeats Toyota Tundra, KY Colonel. KY, you got me?
I sure do.
Alright, so this, I believe, will be your second start. You were able to get,
Mhm.
I think it was a second place finish in your last start at Gateway. So do you think you can keep up that momentum and get another good finish tonight?
Hope so. I know there's a bunch of new drivers tonight, like Brett, and I know there's a couple more like Jocko if he's running. So the field's amped up a bit, but hopefully still run up front tonight and get another second place finish or even a first.
What do you think is going to be the key to winning here tonight, especially at a track like Kansas, where we might see a little bit of slide jobs?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of slide jobbing. You just gotta hold the high side as best you can, honestly. Hitting the walls, not an easy thing. Happens a lot. So basically, you just gotta stay off that wall and run the high side the best you can. And you're gonna see some slide jumps tonight, I guarantee it.
Alrighty, thanks for your time, man. Good luck tonight.
Thank y'all.
Alrighty, and now to the driver of the number 24 Allegiant Chevy Silverado, Jake 24, Jake M. I mean, not Jake M, sorry. Jake, you got me.
How dare you?
Alright, so currently sitting sixth in points, with a 7-point gap to the guy ahead of you, Racing Nate, for the top 5 in points. Right now, your best finish came out of a track that's fairly similar to this, second at Chicagoland. So, do you think you can kind of get redemption from that and maybe get the win tonight?
Well, there's a lot of drivers, but it's really whoever can get the top lane and keep it sticking there. It's really who's going to be the winner. I mean, if you're not in the top lane by the wall, you're just going to get screwed, and I'm going to try whatever I can to get to the high lane. I have a pretty good setup. I might get pole. I have a faster setup than the Godzilla Motorsports guys, even though I have the same, like I'm on the same team. Because I try and be independent and stuff like that. I try and use my own setups after Dover, since Jake screwed me with the setup. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try my best, and everything is on me.
You know, it's going to be a long race here. With one times wear, do you think you're going to try and push it toward the beginning, or do you want to try and save your stuff?
I'm gonna push my tires and fuel until, like, I feel like I really need to save. I mean, if I can make it past the race without a pit stop, then I know I can do what I want. But if I feel like I can't make it over half the race, then I know I gotta pit, because you want to try and split the race in the two halves, and you want to get at least one half on one set of tires, and then so you know how the end will feel with another set of how they're worn. So so I would say on the first one, you would probably want to race it until your tires go less than 10%, so you know how the car feels on the long run, and then you pit, and then you change your setup to get a better long run car than the start.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man, and good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Alright, so I think we have time for one more interview. Is Rowdy online? I don't know if he's online yet. There we go, he's online now. So I think we have time to interview him. And then after that we will get qualifying started. By the way, did you notice the name of this party? Go fast with speed. Alright, we'll just wait on Rowdy to join and then get this thing started. It should be, yeah. Alright, it if Rowdy will join. So I believe we'll have 11 or 12 drivers racing tonight. So pretty decent sized field. And then qualifying will start at 6:55 Eastern Time. I'm not really sure where Rowdy is. We may just have to get qualifying started without interviewing him. I'm not really sure. Ah, here we go. Alrighty. So this will
Hello.
be the final interview before we get qualifying started. I'm down here with the driver of the number 98 champion Ford F-150. The guy who is currently sitting third in the standings, 9 points back. Rowdy Smoke 14. Rowdy, you got me?
Sure do.
So, disappointing ending to last week with a lot of controversy, and it caused you to kind of fall back in points a little bit. Do you think you can make up for that with a good run tonight?
Hopefully Kansas has been one of my better and favorite tracks in the game, especially the truck series. So I think track position is going to be the name of the game tonight because once the tires get worn even just a little bit, it's going to be so hard to pass with everyone running that dominant lineup right up against the wall. And yeah, last week was really frustrating for sure. I really felt like we were in a position to win there at the end because at the end of that first stint, we reeled those leaders back in from 4.5 seconds back within like 7 or 8 laps. So still really disappointed about that, but hopefully we can have a cleaner race today and hopefully have some better luck. And if we're going to make a challenge at this championship, we're definitely going to have to turn it around now because Talladega next week, I know I'm pretty much all but guaranteed to lose points there too. So I think realistically to keep the championship hopes alive for me, I'm going to have to go out and win it tonight, and I feel confident that I can do that. Just don't make any mistakes for me. Don't drive it into the wall. Just keep it under control, and hopefully the luck plays out in our favor this time, unlike the last 2 weeks.
Rowdy, with your point situation, do you think a win is really necessary at this point?
Well, 9 points back. Realistically, you win, you make up 3 points regardless, so 5 if Phobos were to finish third. Realistically, for me, because Talladega is the big question mark, and I know I'm not good at plate racing, I always don't have good luck there either, so I know that I'm probably going to end up losing points next week there too. So I think if it wasn't for Talladega, I think I wouldn't have to win, but basically have a podium to keep me within a shot. But now I think with Talladega being the next race, I think for me personally, if I don't win this race, that's going to be a big knock to my confidence and my chances at the championship. But I'm going to give it everything I have tonight, and for me personally, I think a win is necessary tonight to keep the fight alive.
Alright, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man, and we'll see if you can get that done tonight. Good luck.
No problem, man. Thank you very much. Look forward to it.
Yes, sir. Alright, so that does it for pre-race interviews. Now time to start qualifying. And yeah, like he was saying, next week is Talladega. That could be a real shake-up in points. So that's going to be a pretty interesting race. Yeah, just get this lobby
Oh yeah, I'm
ready.
racing Dega next week. I need a number.
I mean, you can make one start, yeah, at Talladega if you want to.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's good. 7 people watching, thank you guys for joining the live stream, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more Creed Cup action. Alright, so I have 7 laps of qualifying. And let's go ahead and get invites sent out here. Alrighty, so we will invite, I'll go ahead and invite you, but don't accept it right away. We'll invite Brett, who else? Jimmy, Hobos, oh crap. Jocko as well, Justin, Nate, here, RacingFan, Rowdy. Alright, I believe that is it. Alright. Now we got 8 people watching. So we're missing 2 drivers, I think, so far. Alright, actually now we got all of them. Oh, Ethan's racing. Okay, I did not know that he was racing. But, okay. That makes a 13 driver field. I actually did not know that Ethan was racing. So that makes 13 drivers. Okay. So, that should be it. Let me just make sure. We got everybody here. Yep, that looks good. Oh. Okay, I forgot Hobos didn't join. Or actually, wait, Brennan, did you accidentally join?
No, I didn't.
Wait a minute. I guess, okay, so Hobos just joined, and I guess somebody left, so we got Jimmy. That was Pesky. Alright, let me make sure everybody's in their number and everything. So we might have 14 drivers. Yeah, everything looks good. So actually, looks like we'll have a 14 driver field. So if we do, that'll be our biggest field so far this season. Nice. All right, so we'll go ahead and get qualifying started here. All right. So for those of you that are watching, place your bets
How
in the
about
chat
that
on.
voice crack? Man, that voice crack. Can you imagine?
Trim, I apologize, but you unfortunately cannot race tonight. We already have about a full roster, so yeah. If you would like, if you want to, then you can sign up for next season. So yes, we would love to have you, Trim, but you can sign up for next season.
Can I join for qualifying?
Yeah, you can go ahead and join. Sorry, I forgot to
Okay.
tell you. All right. Qualifying is underway. Someone lag out already? KY. Not really sure why. A lot of drivers going down pit road to make adjustments. Have you already joined qualifying?
Yeah, I joined.
Oh, Hobos missed pit road.
54. I see the 24 on top of the 3.
Give me just 1 second. Alrighty. So I believe they're just about to wrap up qualifying. Yeah, they should be at 2 to go right now. Jocko is leading. And I am in the grass. Comes Jake 24.
He's in the grass.
I'll run the top here. Alright, so they're on the last lap of qualifying right now. Oh, there's 2 cars stopped on the back stretch. Not really sure what happened. Got one guy spinning over in turn 2. Jocko wins qualifying. Oh, we got a guy spun up here. That's Racing Nate. Oh my goodness. Alright. So Jocko wins the qualifying race. We will see who gets the pole now.
Pole.
Yes.
Pole. Pole. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Alright. Alright, let's see who got the pole. And Hobos gets the pole, 31.603. Who is second? Rowdy with a 31.785. And Brett starting third. Who will start fourth? Justin fourth. Who's fifth? Jake M fifth. RacingFan sixth. Ethan 7th, Jocko 8th, Jake 24 9th, Penske starting 10th, Hendrick Jimmy 11th, Trainboy 12th, Nate will start 13th, and KY, who lagged out during qualifying, will start last. So let's go ahead and get it set here. 50% is 1 times where. Oh wait, no. Oh, what am I doing? What is my controller doing? Controller's messing up. Okay, controller, come on. Please stop. Believe that is correct. So this will be an 84 lap race. There we go. Alright, so I believe we have everybody actually. Do we? I think we're missing somebody. Give me just 1 second so I can figure out whether we're missing anybody or not, because I thought it was supposed to be 14. Just give me 1 second to make sure. Okay. Alright, so everybody is here. Let me go ahead and unpause it, and we will get this thing started. Alrighty, we're good. Let me wait to accept the invite. And we will get going here. I will watch RacingFan stream, I guess. Alright. Alright, do you have an invite?
I don't, but I think I know how to join because I was in the
Alright.
lobby.
Just in case, I'll go ahead and send you one. Alright. You want to give us your signature words?
Well, today it's Kansas.
That is correct.
How many? Like 15 drivers? Something like that?
14.
14. A season high, by the way, for this season, as in car count or truck count. Kansas, 50%, one times wear, 48 estimated fuel laps, 84 laps. So these drivers will have to make a pit stop if we were to stay caution free. A night race under the lights at Kansas. And giggity giggity giggity. Let's go racing at Kansas, boys.
Hobos leads the field through 1 and 2. Already Brett Birch in his first start looking to go for the lead. Not quite gonna make it happen this time as they make their way to turn number 3.
Hobos blocking high, trying to get that outside, and we all know that outside is so valuable. The 13 not making any ground up. The 88 trying to go to the bottom of him.
Hobos will lead lap 1. They're starting to go 2 and 3 wide further at the back of the field. Jostling for position as Rowdy follows Hobos in line on that outside lane. Most of them running the outside. Jake M stuck on the bottom.
Look at all of them forming to the outside lane. Guys in the bottom falling back quickly as they're 3 wide.
Oh, Jake M almost was taken 3 wide in the middle. Oh, Jake 24 gets up into Brett. Oh, they make contact. Brett gets into the wall. They're making contact. They're gonna save it, I think. Somehow they saved it. That got scary for a moment. Looked like Jake 24 accidentally put Brett in the wall, and then they all got tangled up, but they're keeping it straight. Ooh, and Jocko pulled a little bit of a slide job on Jake 24 as they're going 3 wide between Jocko, Jake, and Ethan.
A bit of a 3-truck pull away as they're nearly 4 wide there for a minute.
Woo! This is some crazy racing we're seeing at the back of the pack.
15 the outside, trying to make it work. They have around a 3-truck.
Oh, they got 4 wide for a second with RacingFan, Jake 24, Brett, and I think Jocko. Oh man, and Penske getting down into, I think that was Ethan. They are racing really aggressively here.
Drivers to the bottom. 3 car at the wall. I'll take the 98 or 99.
Yeah, it's a 3-truck breakaway for the lead now with Justin, Rowdy, and Hobos.
The 15 trying to pull that high lane. 88 stuck in the middle of these 2 packs.
Oh, Jake M gets into the wall a little bit. That's gonna allow this other pack to catch up. So far so good as far as wrecks go. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. It's looking
45.
good so far here.
45 gonna enter the top 5, passing KY on the outside. They've caught up to Jake M here.
Yeah, we'll see if they work with Jake M or just straight up pass him as we get back to the leaders here. Rowdy right on the bumper of Hobos trying to take the lead.
99 underneath the 15. They're making a little bit of contact. Like the 15 will clear him off the corner.
So we now go back here Rowdy still fighting with Hobos, trying to make a move. Justin's just kind of sitting there in third for right now.
Looks like Jocko going to the bottom of the 88. You got a slide job. 88, a little bit of a crossover.
He's gonna
15 to the
take
picture.
that spot. Jocko's gonna move up to 4th.
15 to the outside. 99 going with him.
Oh, it's
3
getting
wide there for a minute.
heated here for 4th. Oh, Jocko, I think, kind of got into KY there as they're going 3 wide for the 4th spot. RacingFan on the bottom, Jake in the middle, Jocko on the top.
3 wide. Jocko has the preferred lane, the 15, 19. It's like he'll follow him.
Jocko's got a big run with the push from the 15. He'll take the 4th spot away. Oh, KY got down into Jake M. RacingFan spins. Jake M spinning on the front stretch. We got a big crash. And, oh, Ethan's spinning as well. I believe that will bring it out. Yep, first caution is out. Looked like that started when, I think it was KY, may have gotten loose off the corner or thought he was clear of Jake M, but he came down into him, forcing RacingFan into the grass. Jake M came back up the track and spun, and Ethan, I guess, had nowhere to go. I guess he hit Jake M and spun out as well. And that will bring out the first caution. It's not what RacingFan needed. 2 of the JJR Motorsports guys got taken out in that wreck.
Championship implications there.
So caution is out. Hobos is your leader. I believe, oh, okay, Rowdy will now take the lead. Justin moving up to 2nd. Hobos moving back to 3rd. And the green flag will go back in the air after caution number 1 here at Kansas Speedway. We're back to racing.
The 54 all the way to the bottom. With the 98. You said track position going to be key.
Ooh, Rowdy comes up into Justin throwing a block. Rowdy's trying to hold on to that lead. Justin to the bottom now. Hobo's coming up on the inside trying to make it 3 wide. Oh, and here comes Jocko to Rowdy's inside. Oh, Rowdy's getting squeezed. He's going to hit the wall. Oh, whoa, what was that by KY? KY hit him.
Oh, 15.
I think we got another one here. KY and Racing Nate spinning as well.
That's a caution.
Is that going to be a caution? Yep, caution's out again. Not really sure what KY's plan was there. It looked like he just kind of came right up into Rowdy. And I have to go look at the replay here in a little bit, but just kind of looked like he came right up into Rowdy. Caused Rowdy to spin. KY came back down into Racing Nate, and they both spun out as well. And that will give Justin the lead. It's the second caution coming out. Justin will take the race lead now. Not good for Rowdy. He is now in last. That is not at all what he needed.
Hobo is also losing track position. That's huge.
Yes, it is. We got some underdogs up here now. Here comes Brett. Trying to give a push to Justin to take that spot away.
Pushing
Now we'll
him
see if he
all
can
the
make
way
a move.
through
He's giving
one.
him a good push here. Now he's looking to the outside. What'll
Look at Jocko
Jocko
to the
do?
bottom.
Jocko trying to make a move to the bottom. Not quite gonna work.
15,
Oh,
a
Jocko's
little bit
sliding
of
up. He
slide
came
job.
up too
45
much.
with the slide job.
Getting into Brett. Will they keep it straight? They got squirrely, but they're gonna keep it straight.
This will help the 15 or 51. Sorry.
Yes, it
The
will.
19. He's trying to slide job.
Oh,
on the
they're getting
45.
stacked up here. Jake 24 ping pong, and oh, Penske's into the wall at the back there. He's gonna lose some ground, but he'll keep it straight. Justin holding on to the lead.
All of them forming to the outside lane. They're trying to get every track position they can.
Now Ethan moving up to the 3rd spot. I don't think he has won a league race on Heat 4 yet. So this will be
15
pretty...
the wall.
This will be pretty meaningful for him if he can get the win tonight. Let's go back to the 15. See what happened here. KY. Not sure what happened. As Ethan trying to give a push to Jocko, see if they can catch Justin.
51
As Hobos
missed the
is starting to
bottom.
fall back. Now he's losing ground. That's good for Rowdy. Now look at Jocko. Coming to the
45
bottom,
to the
going for the
bottom.
lead.
Gonna try a
I
slide
think
job.
he's going to take it. Oh, he's trying a slide job here. Justin's going to pull the crossover. And Ethan will go with him.
19
Now
charging
Jake
to the
M
bottom.
coming up into the mix. They're working together here. Ethan now trying to get by Justin. I think Justin's going to hold on to the lead though. Yes,
He's
he
all the way
will.
on that outside. It was nearly 4 wide off the corner there.
Oh, 3 wide for
88
second.
88-45 making contact.
If they keep getting side by side, it'll allow Justin to pull away. Actually, as I say that, Jake M clears the two. Or those two, I should say. But, oh, Jocko pulled the crossover.
This
They
is
want that
helping
spot.
This is helping the 88 in points right now. All the other guys are back in the pack.
Yeah. Jocko pulled a major slide job there. Or at least tried to, but it did not work. Oh. Looked like it got kind of squirrely there at the back.
Top 2 beginning to pull away a little bit.
Now look at these other guys. They're coming up into the mix. KY was able to get up there, and now we've got a few other guys that are trying to draft with each other to get back up into this battle. It's like Brett kind of got in the wall there. And as we look at Rowdy, I believe Rowdy's in the 10th spot. You can see Hobo's right ahead of him. Rowdy's mission tonight is to finish ahead of Hobo's, so we'll see if he can do that. Oh, and I didn't even see it, but Jake M takes the race lead. And if Jake M wins this race, and if Jake M wins this race and the other guys finish at the back, it will help him tremendously in points. But we're still early. We're only on lap 24 of 84, so it's now kind of breaking away to 2 trucks. Brennan, you there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got a wreck. KY's wrecked. Oh, he's flipping. Oh, now the 27. Oh no, that was lag. I'm not really sure what happened to KY, but he hit that outside wall hard on the front stretch. Just a 1-car wreck though. And I think he went up in the air. But no caution, it was just a 1-car. Not really sure how it happened though. But this is not KY's night.
Definitely is not. See all of them single file, trying to run that top side. And that's the real key to getting a good lap and getting a fast lap, especially if you stay in the draft, is running that high side.
Hobos is moving up to 5th now. RacingFan in 7th. RacingFan also needs to finish ahead of Hobos to close the gap here. And RacingFan and Rowdy, counting this race, really only have 2 races left. Or well, after this race, I'd say, really only have 2 races left to close the gap. The gap needs to be as small as possible between them and Hobos before the final race at Atlanta. So now let's see, Jocko tried pulling a slide job on Ethan and it almost worked, but he's gonna lose those 2 spots because of it. Hobo's moving up to 4th, Ethan moving up to 3rd. Ethan's trying to take the 3rd spot away. It doesn't look like it's gonna work. So we go back riding along here with Justin, who's in the 2nd spot. He's looking at them in his mirror, and we'll see if they can catch him.
Yeah, Hobos looks like he's gonna catch up here.
Meanwhile, Justin's trying to see if he can get by Jake M to take that lead. He's making a move here, trying the inside, but it's not gonna work. Justin's going just a little bit lower than he was before, trying to get the advantage on entry, but he's losing a bit of that ground on exit. As now Hobo's kind of lost some of the guys behind him. Oh, we got a car on the grass. That's Ethan. He spins into the grass. I think my best guess is that he hit the wall and his truck jumped around on him, but he's gonna get back going. He's gonna lose a lot of ground for that though.
The top two pulling away, but you see that 54. Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah, for sure. Let's try and get back to him here. As we're riding along with Hobos as he tries to catch back up to those two. And Rowdy, who is now in the 6th spot, I believe, now trying to get passed by Racing Nate and Brett. Which I think they might get past him, in which case he'd fall back to 8th. Actually, no, he's holding on to it right now. Ooh, Justin got into the wall a little bit. He's trying to take that lead away from Jake M, but not quite able to do it yet. Gap's getting bigger between Justin and Jake.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit bigger. Wonder if
As
Justin, his tires are either getting bad or he's saving his tires.
We got an interesting battle going on here for the 5th spot with RacingFan, Brett, and Rowdy. Rowdy's got the run. He's got the help from Brett. I think Rowdy's going to take 5th. So they're going to try to catch up to Jocko now.
Top three about equal distance apart.
Oh, Jocko got into the wall. He's going to pull down here. Rowdy's going to take that spot, I think. Yep, Rowdy will take 4th. Jocko's going to lose that ground on the high side. I mean, on the low side. Oh, he and Brett made a bit of contact. Ooh, more contact. This is allowing Rowdy to drive away from... Oh, Brett got into him again. Let's take a look back at the front here.
Yeah, look at Hobos.
Hobos has just caught Justin. He's going to dive bomb it in for 2nd. Justin trying to pull the crossover.
He's fast.
Yeah, I think Justin, either his tires are getting older, he's, like you said, either his tires are getting older, he's trying to save them. Yeah, I'm looking at RacingFan's stream. His right sides are in the 50s, so this is about that point in the run where the tires are really going to start affecting the way your truck handles. They still have 26 laps left on fuel, though, so they're definitely going to have to pit for tires before they run out of fuel. The Hobos and Justin are just slide jabbing each other every corner. The more they do this, the more Jake M will pull away. I think that's over now, though.
.51 is cleared. Or no, 54 is cleared. The 51.
Oh, Brett got really
13.
loose. Brett got extremely loose. Good save. I was just about to say if they keep working together, they could catch them, but Brett got really loose. Like I said, this is, we're getting to that point in the run where your trucks will start doing that. Let's take a look through the rest of the field here. Yeah, Ethan spun out earlier. Just kind of hanging back there. Jake 24 is kind of riding around by himself for right now. And Penske and Trainboy, as well as KY and who else is that? Racing Jimmy? Yeah, are kind of close together, but they're just kind of riding around like a lot of the other guys here. So Hobos has, yeah, Justin's tires have really got to be killing him. 'Cause he's losing a lot of ground now.
16, getting past the 13.
Oh yeah, Racing Nate's gonna move up to, I believe that's the 4th spot. Rowdy is in, oh no, that's 5th, I'm sorry. Rowdy's in 4th. So keep an eye on the gap between Jake M and Hobos. Oh, Ethan spun again. No, he's just doing burnouts. Yeah, if he's gonna do that, then that's... Hang on a second. Yeah, if he's just gonna keep... If he's just gonna keep doing burnouts on the apron, I'm gonna tell him to leave, so... So, Jake M... Gap's pretty much staying the same between him and Hobos. Oh, and we're seeing now Racing Nate has lagged out of the race. Very unfortunate for him.
15 is also slow.
That's usually not a good sign.
I think he just got in a wreck, though.
Okay. Ethan is still doing burnouts on the apron. Alright. Actually, the gap seems to be closing a bit.
It is closing. 15 is about to get lapped.
Ethan just continues to do burnouts. I'm gonna give him one more chance. And if he doesn't leave, then he'll be suspended as Brett is coming down pit road.
People might be thinking about making their green flag pit stops here soon.
Alright, so Brett, maybe trying a short pitting strategy. I think somebody else is coming down too. Ethan came down pit road. Let's keep an eye on every... Oh, what happened to... I don't know, the 75. Trainboy is coming in as well. I think their tires are starting to really wear out. It's the 15. KY just went one lap down. And the gap continues to close, slowly but surely, between Jake M and Hobos. Take a look at Rowdy and Justin. Alright, Ethan's continuing to do burnouts here. He will definitely be suspended for that. And if it ends up wrecking somebody else or screwing somebody else up, then he will be banned. As now Justin, with those older tires, Rowdy will take the 3rd spot away.
Nine 13 has new tires. He's getting his lap back.
Yeah. So JKM's still holding on to the lead, but the question is, when will they pit?
They got to pit here soon.
Yeah. Hang on just 1 second.
Currently, Hobo's closing in just a little bit on Jake M here.
Alright, JKM coming down pit road now.
Yep, coming down pit road, doing it extra conservative. So, Hobos.
Oh, Homos is as well, but that's a problem for JKM. Because he was being, I think he was a little too conservative there coming down pit road because he just lost a lot of ground to Hobos. So I think he was a little too conservative there. But we'll see what he can do. Some of that ground lost. Let's get back to Hobos here. Coming into his pit stall. Don't think Hobo's got a penalty. For that matter, I doubt either of them got a penalty. So see who gets off first here. Hobo's coming off first.
Hobos with a
JKM
big
follows him.
advantage.
As now, alright, Rowdy and Justin stayed out an extra lap. They are now coming in. We'll see if they can hold that ground. They have just entered their pit stalls. See which one of them gets out first. Hobos is already on the back stretch.
19 still doing donuts, by the way.
Yeah. I think they're gonna get passed by Hobos. They're coming off now, but Hobos will pass them. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea on Jake's part. He was a little He was a little too conservative there.
Yeah.
As Hobos will take the lead. Oh, Jake 24 almost came up into him there. Has RacingFan pitted already? Oh, Jake 24 kind of got up into Rowdy there. Trying to pull a slide job. RacingFan has not pitted yet. He is currently in second.
So is there anyone who has not pit yet?
I don't think so. Actually, no, RacingFan hasn't pitted yet.
Trying to hope for a caution. The 3, I think,
That's
I
my
saw
best
him
guess.
coming up the road.
Let me, this here.
Jocko's coming up pit road.
Some guys, I guess, trying to stay out and bet on a caution here. This is not what Rowdy and Jake M and RacingFan need. Actually, what? Oh, Hobos is not the leader. I'm dumb. Jocko is was the leader.
Well, he didn't pit yet.
No, Jocko's on pit road now.
Yeah, he's on pit
And
road.
that will give RacingFan. I'm stupid. RacingFan and Jocko tried staying out a little bit longer to get that track position. Don't know if it'll work, but I didn't realize that until now. Where's Hobos? Hobos will take that spot. RacingFan just came down. I think Hobos got that lap back. We'll see if this strategy works out. I don't know. I don't think it will. I did not realize that until just now. Yeah, Hobos is going to pass Racing Fan. And this should be for the lead. Yep. So, question is, can Rowdy, Justin, and Jake M work with each other? I would say, or to catch them, I'd say that they can. It's definitely possible, but they can't keep going side by side like they are. If they just stay in a line and work with each other, then I'd say they have a shot. Let's get back to Hobos here. So Hobos is your leader. And trying to see how far back they are. Yeah. Justin, yeah, they don't need to be going side by side like that. Hobos is about a straight away ahead of them. This late in the race, I don't know. It's possible. And remember, anything could still happen. We could get a caution and shake things up. You never know. Anything could still happen.
Hobos has a really good long run car as well.
Yeah. We'll see. Anything can still happen. I believe we got 28 laps left. Yep. So I think they're getting in a line and trying to work with each other now. So we'll see if they can make it work. And Hobos is actually running the inside lane. It's interesting. I believe they might be gaining on Hobos a little bit. So if they can catch them, it'll make it an interesting battle. Yeah, they have gained a little bit on Hobos.
They are gaining just a little bit, but
this race definitely isn't over yet. There's still some time.
Definitely not over.
And remember, there are no bonus points for leading laps or anything like that in this league. So it's only the finish that matters. So we'll see.
Do you think it's too little, too late though?
I don't think so. I mean, they have gained a little bit. And I think if they keep gaining some every lap, then it could happen. And like I said earlier, there's still, we could get a caution that can shake things up. You never know. But that's what we talked about. You can't go side by side. That messes things up. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to make passes for that position right now when they should be in a line working with each other. That's not going to work.
Making a little bit of contact too, and this is not what they want.
Yeah. This is just letting Hobos pull away.
Hobos is currently, now start finish line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around 5 seconds behind is the pack.
Yep. And if they keep going side by side, that gap is only going to get bigger. So we'll see what they can do. Their best bet may be a caution, but we'll see. Let me try and get back to Justin's stream here, as Hobos is currently putting Trainboy a lap down. So that pack has now gotten back single file for the time being. Actually, they've gained more time on Hobos in the time that they've been, in the time that they've gotten single file. And like I said, with the time that there is left, if they keep gaining some each lap, there still could be a chance for them. I think the gap's about 4 seconds now, actually. So if they just stay like this, then they definitely have a chance. I think it's also because they're running the outside and getting the runs off the corner.
Yeah. How many laps to go?
I'm looking on Justin's stream here. It is 20 to go, actually. It was 20 to go last time. They are gaining each lap. No doubt about it.
I don't know. I think it's a little bit too little too late here.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that just yet. If they keep doing what they're doing, then they will have a shot.
Also with lap cars in front of them.
Yeah. Hopefully, I think Jake M and Justin are in a party with most of these lap cars, so they might be telling them to get out of the way.
I think the 98 hit the wall.
Oh. They have enough fuel. Question is, can they make it on their tires? I think they can, but I don't know.
Obo's run the bottom too.
Yeah, that might wear on his tires a little bit more. Oh, Justin lost some ground there. Not really sure what happened. Oh, Hobo's hit the wall. I think he got kind of loose off the corner. Hit the wall. Now the question is, will these lap cars get out of the way? They're going, well, I think so. Yeah, you need to go to the bottom here off the corner most likely. Yeah, they're going to the bottom, getting out of the way. Justin lost some ground there. I'm just continuing to look here on Hobo's view.
About a straightaway back.
Actually, about half a straightaway now. They're cutting it down. This race, oh, Hobo's hit the wall. This race is not over yet, folks. Not at all. I think the gap's about 2 seconds now. Maybe 2.5. See if Jake 24 gets out of the way. Yes, he will. Oh, Jake. Okay. Jake kind of came down and hit Rowdy there. But,
they can see him.
Yep. They are gaining. Yep, about down to 2 seconds. Yep, Hobos is starting to run the outside lane now.
Around 15 to go or something like that.
We'll see when Justin comes back by here. I think they've been able to save their tires more than Hobos as well. Because Hobos has been running the inside lane most of the time. They've been running the outside the entire time. It's 14 laps to go. 13 to go this time. I believe they can make it on their tires as well. And this is really what Rowdy needs. He needs to win to have a better shot at the title. And if Hobos were to finish third, then Rowdy would close in by 5 points. So this is exactly what Rowdy needs. Hang on a second.
Alright. Justin looks like he has completely lost these other two. Looks like They are catching, but is it too little too late? We're around 10 to go here.
Okay, I heard on Justin's stream, Ethan was saying something about causing a caution. I don't think he's actually going to, but we'll see. Had they lost ground to Hobos now? I think with Hobos running the outside lane as well, it's making it harder for them to gain. Oh, Jake got extremely loose.
Oh.
Oh man, that's not good for him. Oh, Justin's on the apron. Whoa, what happened to Justin? Not really sure what happened there. Now the question is, can Rowdy catch Hobos? He needs to, if he wants to close that gap. The gap in points, I mean. I believe this time by was 11 to go. 11 or 10. Check and see here. It was 10 to go. Oh, Rowdy got loose.
I think they may be pushing it too much, and their tires are getting out of hand here.
I don't know, and like I said, with Hobos running the outside, that's not, it's making it harder for them to gain. What they need to do is try to push each other on the straightaways to gain a couple tenths. That might be their best bet. And I think that's exactly what Jake M is doing. Yeah, right now they're doing exactly what they need to be doing. But they're slowly running out of time. They've only got 8 laps to get this done. Jake M doing a good job pushing Rowdy, and as I say that, he's taking it side by side. Alright, it's okay, he's backing off. Jake M knows what he needs to do. And actually, they may gain a little more on the straightaways now with Hobos running the middle lane.
If they can get a sniff of the draft, I think they can get him.
Yeah. Just don't know here. Justin's in 4th. He's hanging on to that spot right now. RacingFan is in 6th, not the run he was hoping for. I believe this time by is 6 to go. Yeah, they may need a caution if they're gonna have a shot at this. I don't know. I believe if they get within about 8 to 7 tenths, then they'll have the draft.
He's there. He's not really there. He still has help from the 88. This could be huge championship implications here.
They are gaining. We know that. They are gaining. Problem is, they don't seem to be gaining fast enough. Actually, hang on a minute. They might have the draft. It's 5 laps to go.
They need one more good corner.
I think Rowdy has the draft. I think Rowdy might have the draft. This may not be over yet.
The 19's still doing burnouts in the grass. 5
Yeah,
to go.
I wouldn't count these two out yet, folks. It's 4 to go, and I believe Rowdy, he's within a second of Hobos, and I think he may have the draft. They have caught Hobos. This race isn't over yet, folks. Rowdy knows what he needs to do. He needs to win.
What do you do if you're Jake M?
I'd say keep pushing Rowdy, wait for them to start battling, and try to be in the catbird seat. 3 laps left. Can Rowdy close that gap even more? He may need more of Jake M's help. Actually, that may not come now. Jake M just hit the wall, and I think he's out of it now. So Rowdy is by himself, and all he's got to help him is the
He hit
draft.
the wall big time.
Who did?
Jake.
Like I said, all Rowdy's got to help him now is the draft. He's got 2 laps to make something happen. Question is, can he do it? He's going to need a run off of one of these corners. He might get it here. Almost trying to break the draft.
Coming to 3 to go.
Oh, Rowdy's running the middle lane here in the corner. He's going to lose some of that ground off. Hobos brings it to the white flag. 1 to go. Does Rowdy have anything for Hobos? Ooh, Hobos runs the middle lane. This could help Rowdy off the corner. Hang on a minute. Rowdy might have a run at him here. Is it going to be a good enough run? He's got him. He's right on his bumper. He's trying to make a move down to the inside. Is he going to make it work? Not going to happen. Oh, Hobos gets into the wall, actually. Hang on, they're side by side, but no, it's not going to happen. Hobos gets his 5th win of the season here at Kansas Speedway.
3 wrecking across the line.
Believe who's going to come home 3rd? I think Jake M.
Yeah, Jake
will
M.
come home 3rd. Justin 4th, and Jocko finishing in 5th. Man, I think if Rowdy had 1 more lap, he might have been able to do it. Gotta give him credit, though. They caught him by a long ways. Gotta give those guys credit.
I gotta go, but I'll be back next week.
Alrighty. That's unfortunately not what Rowdy needed. The gap between him and Hobos, and RacingFan for that matter, will be even bigger now. I believe RacingFan finished in 6th, so he'll get 6 points out of this. Hobos will pull away from RacingFan by 9 points. So the gap between them will now be 15 points, and the gap between Rowdy and Hobos will be 12 points. So it just got even tougher for those two. Alright, that does it, folks. Hobos is your winner. Gotta give Rowdy credit. He caught him by a big gap. Jake M with the fastest lap as well. They caught him by a big gap, and Rowdy was there at the end, but couldn't quite finish it off.
Hey,
Justin's already... Yeah, let me go ahead and interview the other guys first. Or not interview, but invite them. Alright. Alright. Let's invite... Okay, Hobos. Jake M. Jocko. And Rowdy. Alright, so we'll go ahead and interview Justin here. Alright, I'm here with your 4th place finisher tonight. Driver of the number 51 Sirius XM Toyota Tundra, Justin Rose. Justin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Alright, so you're able to come home with a good top 5 tonight. How do you feel about it?
I mean, it wasn't such a good race for me overall, but I mean, the truck was okay at least for the first part. Me and Jake were trying to try to get around Rowdy at least a couple times, and I knew Rowdy wasn't gonna try to let Jake go, but yeah, I mean, our truck was our truck was a top 5 most of the time, but I mean, Hobos has been just unbeatable, but yeah, I mean, it's just been a good day for our Toyota team, and hopefully we do better next week at whatever track next is.
Talladega.
Talladega, yeah. So that's a good track for me. Hopefully get ourselves a good finish there, and hopefully get ourselves maybe a lucky win.
Alrighty, thanks for talking to us, man, and we'll see you next week for Talladega.
All right, see ya. Talladega.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's see. I don't know why the other guys aren't joining. Hang on a sec. Try inviting them again. We need Hobos, Jake M, and Jocko. Hobos, Jake M. Alright. I just realized I think the LF Truck Series is starting soon. That's why they can't do interviews. So we may only be able to do 2 interviews tonight. We sadly will not be able to interview Hobos, which actually wouldn't have mattered anyway because he doesn't have a mic. But yeah, so we'll go and interview second place finisher tonight, driver the number 98, champion Ford F-150, Rowdy Smoke 14. Rowdy, you got me?
Yep.
Alright, so not the result that you wanted, I know, but you and Jake M did a hell of a job catching up to Hobos, and you were there at the end, but you just couldn't quite make it happen. How do you feel about how your race went tonight?
Well, I had high hopes for it because at the very beginning, that first stint there, me and Hobos were like really, really close, and Justin was there too. And I felt like if the race would have gone green the entire time, like other races, I feel like we really would have had a good shot because on the long run, we ran him down like hell. But what happened under that first caution, the reason I didn't pit is because I was trying to pit, and I kept clicking the X button, and the game would not pit me. So I knew I kind of shot myself in the foot there, and then since I was on old tires, I was like a sitting duck at that point. So I was like up as far to the outside as I could, like in 3 and 4 after that restart. And I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Jocko in the 45, but someone hit me, and when it hit me, it bounced me off the wall, which bounced me back into the traffic, which bounced me up into the wall and caused me to spin. I really didn't think that was going to bring out a caution because it was just me, but it did. So kind of got lucky there, like blessing in disguise. And then I knew it was going to be tough at that point because, like I said at the beginning of the race, track position is key here. And then it was just hard for me to maneuver traffic because I had a tighter setup because I was setting up for the long run, which did pay off in the end, I guess. But it took me a while to get through the traffic. And then once I was there, I had about a 5-second gap to Jake M, and then I was able to run that gap down to about 3.7, 3.6 seconds before those guys decided to pit. I was going to pit when they did, but I figured it would be too late. Waited another lap, came in, then cycled out, and Hobos had a like 5.7 seconds. Yeah, I thought it was over at that point, and then me and Jake M were battling each other. I thought, well, I'm gonna have fun battling for second for the rest of the race, and then as the run went on, we just kept catching them and catching them and catching them. I was really surprised, and I don't know what else I could have done there at the end. I think if I would have pitted the same lap as they did, or if the game would have let me pit and I didn't lose all that track position in the first place at the very beginning. But I think you can look back at several places where the race was lost tonight. And I know I got a big run off turn 2. I kind of slid a little bit on exit because I was like right on the top seam, and I got a big run on him down the back stretch. And I know Hobos. There was no way he was going to drive it on the bottom. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew he was going to go like middle to top. So I knew if I ran the top, I was just going to follow him to the finish line with no chance whatsoever. So I thought, you know what, to hell with it. I just sent it in as far as I could. And like for that brief moment of like 2.5, 3 seconds where we were side by side for the corner, I was just praying to God that his car would slip up or get loose on exit, but it just didn't. And he just beat us in that drag race in the line. But I have to say that was a lot of fun running him down as well as battling Jake and Justin at the same time. That was a fun race to run, but it's very frustrating to look back on knowing the championship implications and knowing that there was a few factors that were out of my control tonight that ultimately kind of did me in there. But I'm satisfied with myself. I think I made the best out of a bad situation there with going to the back because of the game glitch and then the caution. And proud of the effort, but I'm disappointed because that's just another 3 points lost. Puts me back 12, and I'm contemplating running Talladega now. It was a very fun, but very frustrating night at the same time. So very mixed emotions to say the least.
Alright, well, thanks for talking to us, man. I know it's not what you wanted, but possibly we'll possibly see you next week for Talladega. Have a good night, man.
All right, thank you. Had a lot of fun, man. Thank you.
Alright, that'll do it, everybody. That concludes race number 9 of the Creed Cup Season 1 here at Kansas Speedway. Congratulations to Hobos on getting the win. His points lead will now be extended to 12 points, and I believe with that second place finish, Rowdy will take second in points now. So there's still a chance. You never know. Anything could still happen. But now Rowdy and RacingFan have a lot more work to do. So we'll see if they can get it done here in the next couple of races. Only 3 races left in the season. Talladega, Bristol, and then Atlanta. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you next week for Talladega. Bye, everybody.